Welcome you to Ereda TV. Let's proceed from where we ended. So locate your Microsoft Access file and then click on it. My own will be here. So we stop at the parent form. Today we want to add some additional functionality to the parent form. So double click on the parent form, right click on the form and go to design view. We want to add a combo box that will enable us to search for parent easily. So click here and expand the font header. Okay, now go to more and hover and look for combo box. This combo box. Okay, if you don't get it for your end, try to hover over the mouse over this tool over here to locate it. Okay, so click on it and then draw a combo box. Now when you finish drawing the combo box, a wizard will be activated. If you don't have this wizard, it means it was disactivated, so you have to activate it. Okay, so let's assume that this didn't come. It means year was 10, so you have to say use control wizard. Okay, yeah, so I'll delete it and do it again. So I'll come to the combo box and I'll draw my combo box. Okay, so this wizard creates a combo box which displays a list of value you can choose from. How do you want your combo box to get its value? So how do you want your combo box to get a value? One, we have three options. One, I want the combo box to get the value from another table or query. If that is what you want, you select it. Two, I will type in the value that I want. Now the last one, find a record on your form based on the value I selected in my combo box. That's the option that you'll be using. Okay, so click on the third option or the last option and go to next. Now we are interested in the parent name, so you click on the parent name. That's what we want to search for. That's what we want to create a combo box that will enable us to locate that value. Which field of the table parent contain the value you want included in your combo box is the parent name. So click here to select the parent name and click on next. These are the parent name. Click on next. So what is the name of the combo box? So I'll delete over here. I'll delete everything over here and write search and click on finish. Okay, so let's work on give it a nice color of white. So go home and then go to format, bold it, give it a white color. Font color, give it white. This place, and then this you can also give it it's okay. This one, select the whole of this and You can give it a special effect and give it this one. Okay, let's view our form. So right click on the form. Okay, go to home and go to, so now when you click here, this you have to change the text color to white. You see, we have 3 parents, so it's able to, okay, very nice. Let's change the color. So I click design view and then select here and go to format, bold it and give it a white color. So now let's view it. Go to home and view it. So now if you, hey, design view, give it a black color, format, so home, okay, that's okay. So you can search the parents over here. Okay, that's perfect. Let's close it, save it. Now let's come to the classes and add a label. So right click, form design, expand the whole of this more, and then add a label. So go to this for label. So this for classes. So I draw it over here. Expand it so that you can draw your label. Okay, so this is your label. Sorry, it's not a text box, so delete it. We want a label, so this. So class management, this is for classes. So class management, so design view, you can, so bold it, give it a white color, increase the size, you can put it somewhere. So let's view it and see how it look like. Class management. So save, go to the department and also design view and then add a label. So let's add label. So here we'll have department is school, department in school. So select the form, go to format, bold it, choose a white font color, increase the size to 12 and then adjust it, put it at the middle. Let's view the form and see. That's perfect. Let's create, so save. Let's go to create and let's go to table. Let's save our work. We'll call this one student, to tbl underscore student. Click on OK. Now the first label, we have the ID. So go to design view, then we'll have first name, as an short text. So you can come to the caption and put it first name. Then you have last name, the same thing, validation rule, caption rather. Then we'll have gender, and this one is what? We'll use a lookup wizard. So lookup wizard. So I will select the second option. Then we have male and then female. I'll click on next. Finish. Now they will have date of birth. That is date of birth. Then we can talk about address of the student. We can talk about the nationality. We can also talk about the hobby of the students. We can talk about the class, and the class, we already created a classes already. So just we just select it from the classes here. We don't want to type it by ourselves. So here we'll use what? Number. And then we'll go to lookup and we'll select combo box. Okay. Then ensure table or query. The row source is table or query. Then let's come to the source, the row source. Click on the three dots. And go to class table, classes table. We only want the class ID and then the class title. Okay, so that's all. You close this. So after you do that, the bond column is 1 and then the column count is 2 because that's class ID and then the class title. So the column width is 2. is 0 and then 1. Okay, that's all. So let's view our form and see. First of all, you see save the. So you see the classes are here, so that you select. So let's go to. So the ID becomes our primary key. Okay, now let's add another field. Okay, so another field for mother. And you also use a number. Okay, because we also created an option whereby we add parents. Okay, so we use what? No, you just retrieve that detail. Okay, we just retrieve that detail. So let's get to number. Then let's go to the lookup and select what? Combo boss. Then the row source, it will be found on the parent table. So look for parent table. On the parent table, you want the ID, you want the parent name, and then the parent type. But the parent type, you don't want to show it on the form, but we want to display the criteria. We want to display what? This is mother. Okay, so mother. So click on run. It will display mother for you. So you can click say yes. So let's do for father the same thing. You will go for a number, and then the test box will be, you will look for combo box, and the row source is under the parent option, so parent table. Okay, we'll ID, double click to display it over here. We have the parent name and then the parent type. We don't want to display the parent type, but it should query. We want it to display then the father for us. So run the form, run the query. So the fathers we only added. So this is it. So let's go to close this. Say yes. And let's add the last one is photo. And then the photo will use attachment. So attachment. As time goes on, we'll add more field. Okay, we'll add more field. So let's save our work and let's add the first name of the student is the first name is the Christian name, so let's assume Mary. The last name is Ashinu. Gender, that is So now we need to do something over here. The date of birth. The date of birth. So we need to do something. So I'll delete this. I say yes. Let's go to the design view. Now the date of birth should be, you should select date or time. Date or time. Date or time. Okay. Date or time, not short text. We can allow users to type the date. Well, we have a data type, what is called date or time. So let's come to the caption. The caption, there's no need for writing caption date of birth. Now let's go to the validation rule. The validation rule in Access looks the same as in Microsoft Excel. If you are very familiar with Microsoft Excel, we have what is called data validation. And data validation is to ensure certain conditions are met. Okay, the same thing is applicable to Microsoft Access. So you have the validation rule. Here we want to display the date of birth. So we bring the less than and then date. So the date function in Microsoft Access displays the current date. Okay, so we are saying that if the user should give us a date of birth that is less than the date that we find ourselves. Okay, I hope it's clear. Now the validation test, if the user provides something that is against this rule, what should be the message? You have the same thing in Access. The same thing is in Microsoft Excel. So here we'll say that sorry, you entered an incorrect what? Incorrect date of birth for the students. Okay, so that is very important. You can make it require if the user doesn't add the date of birth. It should be required. So let's save it. So let's add, as I say, Mary Ashinu. Okay, this I should enter Ashinu, and then the gender, male, date of birth. You can click on this calendar, or you can type it yourself. Okay, so let's assume 10 December. December 2012. Okay, and then it will give us our, let's assume when you enter today's date, see what the system will do. Let's enter today's date is 28 September. Okay, so 2023 rather. See, it is saying like, sorry, you entered an incorrect date of birth for the student. Okay, that's the validation rule. So it will prompt us to add something. So let's make it 2009, and then the address. Nationality, Ghanaian. We can create a lookup value for it. We'll put all the countries. Okay, but you can also make it then the sports. Okay, reading, class. Listen, yeah, this one. The mother. Let's work on this. Instead of it to bring us the list, it's giving us this. So let's work on it. So let's work on this. We realize that our mothers and fathers are not showing. So let's work on that. Let's work on that. Okay. Let's work on that. So let's go to the view. And then let's go to this is mother. We'll clear the whole of this and redo it again. So this is for father. This is father. We have been working on father first. So you click on the 3 dots over here. And you select the parent table. The ID. The parent name. And then the parent type. The parent type we don't want to display, so we will turn it off. But I want to display what? Father. It should sort for father for us. This is a query that we are building. So just close it. Say yes. And then the column count is 2. And then the column width is 0, 1. We don't want to display the parent ID, but we want to display the parent name. Let's run this. Save. Let's run it and see if the father will work. So the father has come. Let's work on the mother. Okay. Let's work on the mother. So under the mother one, we'll clear whatever is here. We'll put this one to 2. You can clear everything and do from the scratch again. So click on the 3 dot over here and let's build our query. We are taking the query from parent. So go to ID, parent name, and then parent type. We don't want to display the parent type, but we want us to sort this value for us. I believe that is father. Oh, I'm working on mother. I'm a bit confused. Let me check it. Let me close this. Say yes. So I'm working on mother. So that's correct. I've chosen mother. Yeah, the column count should be 2. And then the column will be 0, 1. Okay, that's why 0 and 1. Then let's view it and see. Save. So yeah, our mother is and our father. Okay. So depending on the parent type you choose, you can add a picture, but we don't want to do that. Okay. We don't want the video to be long. We'll stop over here and continue. Thank you very much. So in our next lesson, we'll look at how to generate a student ID. We want to generate a unique student ID. We'll be using a lot of expression. Then we also look at the student name. We want to combine them, the first name and the last name, or the last name and the first name. Then we also look at the date, the age. Okay, the age. Then we'll design our user form. Okay. So thank you very much. We kindly ask of you to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content. We'll be teaching a lot of Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Access, and other productivity software. We're also into website design, so you can also learn website design from our channel. Thank you.
Please subscribe to this channel, like, comment. You can even share so that others can also benefit from this course.